So guys, we have the Ultra Bee. I'm absolutely stoked. I haven't really tested it yet, but I've always wanted this bike for the past couple of months. I've always wanted this Ultra Bee, and I got it this morning thanks to Dublin Electric Bike Shop. I'll leave his links below in the description if you want any electric bike, anything at all, you know, any Sur Ron upgrades, any Teleri upgrades, just send them a message, tell them I sent you on. But guys, I am just so excited to give this a shot. Here's a little walk around of the bike. I think the colour of the bike is amazing. It's just so different from the clips at the start. There was a number kind of plate thing here saying Sur Ron. I took it off. The only reason why I took it off was because when I'm wheeling the bike, you know, it was really low down. You know, I was afraid that my number plate was going to kind of send me off. But first glance at the bike, this bike just looks insane. Look, we're running the 74 volt 55 amp battery straight off the bat. Right guys, I have a Light Bee, I've had a stock Light Bee, I have a Teleri Sting R, and now my Light Bee is fully upgraded. So I've seen so many videos about this bike on YouTube, and you know, eventually today I kind of pulled the plug, and I'm like, you know, I've experienced riding every single one of these bikes, you know, and I want to bring you this video so you can make the choice and see what bike is the right bike for you. Because I've seen so many videos on YouTube and they never gave me a definite answer. So today I'm gonna give you an answer of what I believe would be the best choice for you. But aesthetically, you know, this bike just fits for me. I fit perfectly onto this bike. I'd say I'm around 5'11", and this bike is absolutely perfect for me. People were saying about the tyres on this, they're really, really small, but in my opinion they're actually not that bad. Now I don't know how it's going to hold off off-road, but the tyres look really beefy, you know, as in, you know, they're not huge, they're not like my 16-inch wheel, they're not like out here, but you know, they look like fairly decent for stock tyres. You know, I would have likened a bigger tyre on the rear, but you know, you can't always have everything perfect. Guys, another thing is this chain. This is a 520 link chain, so much thicker, so much beefier. The overall build of the bike is just better. You know, you have your indicators, left, right, lights, horn. You even have reverse on this bike, which is insane. I think reverse, that's insane to have on a bike. So guys, here we have eco mode, daily mode and sports mode. So we're going to give them a shot, and we're going to see exactly what this bike is made of. But in terms of the brakes, these brakes are proper motocross brakes. Like these are similar, even the rotors, floating rotors, way thicker than the Light Bee rotors. You can't bend these, you know. The Light Bee motors or rotors, after a while, they're not really great, you know, but they do the job. You can see the thickness of them brakes, and these brakes look similar to my Raptor 700 brakes, the same type of brakes. Now I had a brief shot of this bike literally for 2 minutes, and right away the brakes were insane. You can see the Sur Ron controller. Just the overall aesthetic of the bike is just, I don't know, I just love this bike, you know. So we're gonna give it a good test today, see exactly what this bike's made of. Key on, off, you have your little display here as well. You know, I don't know all the settings of the bike yet, I will figure that out over time, but battery percentage 100%. I am so hyped just to try this out and see exactly what it's made of. We're currently in eco mode, okay? Straight off the bat with this bike, one thing I noticed is the throttle feels so good. Look, it's just like so snappy, it feels amazing. I could probably easily hit 60 kilometers an hour in eco, which is insane. That is insane. There's two things I noticed straight away: suspension, brakes. And also, actually, three things. Throttle, it's absolutely class. It's like a two-stroke. You know, I feel like I could wheelie this bike like a two-stroke. You know, going up and down, tapping the throttle. They were checking this bike out. They were like, what the hell is that? Okay guys, we're after changing it into D. So you have your different modes here. You have D, which is daily, eco and sport. Whoa! Whoa, that's quick! This is in daily, guys! Woo! That's not even sport! That is insane! That is insane! Not even sports mode! Oh my god, let's put it in sport. Hold on. Whoa! My helmet is going back! Woo! I'd say this bike could do over 100 kilometers an hour, like easily. Damn. Hold on, I am so impressed. Oh my god. Just from that first initial spin. I'm very curious to see how this is going to do off-road. But straight away, this is, you know, this bike just feels so much better for me. You know, but then again, the Light B is good for different. I'm still keeping my Light B. I still love my Light B. I still love for, you know, it's a lot smaller. You can get around a lot easier with a Light B. You can, you know, it's just more compact, really, and you know, you have a lot in a Light B, whereas this is a lot bigger. But guys, honestly, I am just so excited to have this bike in my hands. I really, really am. The power in that battery is insane. Another thing, that battery's on 97%, okay? So another thing I noticed was the bike is a good bit heavier than a Light B. I don't know the exact kind of stats, but it feels light when you're driving it. It feels really light because it's electric. There's no motor. It feels super light. You know, you don't notice the difference. Straight off the bat, you do not notice, like, when you're driving this, it doesn't feel heavy at all. And by no means, it's not as heavy as a motocross bike. You know, we're not going that far, but it is noticeably heavier when you're lifting the bike from the side. It is, but look, it's like it weighs less than a 125 two-stroke, which is still pretty fucking light for the power that you get. What a beautiful day today, huh? Guys, amazing. I'm buzzing to make these videos. Hiya, how are you? To create this content, you know. There's lots of videos going to be coming on this Ultra Bee. So let me know, guys, if you have any videos in mind for this bike, just let me know. You know, if you have any ideas, I'm gonna make it compared to the Light B. I have lots of video ideas, but comment below if you have any ideas you want to see from this bike, any specific thing that you want to know about this bike, just let me know. But as I said, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, if I like the bike, I'm gonna tell you. If I love the bike, I'm gonna tell you. If I hate the bike, I'm gonna tell you. So that's how it's gonna go. Straight away, this bike just seems like, I just feel like home. I feel like I'm at home. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just perfect for me. Next test is the off-road test, and that's exactly what we're going to do next. So we're going to see how we get on with that. You know, this is the bike I've wanted to have in person to see exactly what it was like, because, you know, not everybody goes for a Light B, you know. And I know this bike, look, in all honesty, you get a Light B Sur Ron, right? Let's say, for example, it's 5,000 to 5,500 euro. That's what the prices are in Ireland. By the time you spend all the money in upgrading the bike, you're looking at, like, you know, because you're not going to get a Light B and not upgrade it. Well, some people do, but very rarely. You're going to have some sort of upgrades on the bike, which is going to cost you a hell of a lot of money. So why not buy a bike? This is why I wanted to review this bike. Well, I know it's a little bit bigger, but why not buy a bike that has power, has a good suspension, have good brakes? It has pretty much everything you need, you know, and you do not even need to upgrade it. I don't understand, you know. But straight off the bat, oh my god, this suspension is just insane. Guys, keep in mind, I'm in D here, I'm in daily mode. This feels like sports mode on a stock Sur Ron. Oh, somebody moved their ramp. Oh, guys, this, honestly, just by this small section, this is not even in the same category as a light bee. This is insane. And guys, I'm not overhyping it. I'm just literally telling you how it is. Hiya, how are you? How are you doing? I'm just literally telling you how it is. So let's see how it rocks. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm in daily mode here. Oh my god. Oh, that is insane. For me, if you're thinking, just from this couple of minutes of testing, for me, this bike actually completely exceeded my expectations. Honestly, it really did. Let's see how it jumped. Oh, nice. Guys, I'm not going crazy because every time I get on a new bike, you know, this is not the same bike as a light bee. You know, when I'm jumping this is slightly different. This is in daily mode, guys. Woo! That's in daily. Daily easily just lifts that front wheel, just like it's not, you know. This is a cool jump. Oh, that is insane. Guys, I've just made the decision. I am going to keep this bike. I'm buying this bike. I'm keeping it. This feels more at home for me, definitely. Now, and let's see how it goes in here. I've been on fully upgraded Sur Rons. Straight away, this bike beats the upgraded Sur Ron any day. Just the fork, suspension, everything on this bike is absolutely insane. Then again, when I got my light bee at first, you know, this bike would have been too big for me at the start because I wasn't used to the power, you know. But now I'm well advanced, you know, compared to what I was at the start. And guys, if you think of it, this bike is only like 2,500–3,000 more. I know that's a lot of money, but this bike is only 2,500–3,000 more than a light bee. Like, and you get all of this in it. I'm after making the decision. I'm buying this bike for myself. I want this bike. This is definitely a bike that I want. I was going to test the bike out, see what I thought, and this has exceeded my expectations massively. And that's not me. I'm not like promoting this bike. I'm buying this bike with my own money. All of the bikes I get, I buy with my own money. You know, and even if I am reviewing a bike, I'm going to tell you my honest opinion about the bike. Another thing I will say is, if you're stuck between if you're new to bikes, you're after seeing this video and you're like, I'm definitely getting an Ultra Bee. If you're new to bikes, do not get an Ultra Bee. It's, you know, stick to the light bee. The light bee is so much fun. But because I have my light bee for like a year, you know, it was time for me to, and I still will use my light bee, but it was time for me just to upgrade and kind of get that better suspension, get that, you know. And this is exactly what I'm looking for. This bike it has it for me. It really does. This bike has exactly what I need, what I've been wanting. Still in daily mode, guys. Whoa, suspension just soaks it up. So I have tons of good videos going to be coming to you for you, so make sure you subscribe. You know, I said it in my last video, I ordered a Stark Varg, so now I have a fully upgraded Sur Ron. I have a Tellurius Sting R, I'll have an Ultra Bee, and I'll have a Stark Varg. So I have every generation of a bike that you need, you know, to tell you exactly what each bike is like. So that's the reason why I wanted to get this Ultra Bee, because this is kind of in the middle between a Stark Varg and a Light Bee. Even though Stark Varg is like, oh, I heard it just exceeds everyone's expectations. It's probably going to be way better than this bike, but this bike for me, for doing all this sort of stuff, is insane. Right, let's go into sport, guys. Into sports mode. Whoa! Guys, the throttle on this just feels insane. But Light Bees, as a, you know, even John Hicks, guys, I watched John Hicks, go subscribe to him, he's absolutely class. I do see the need for a Light Bee, actually. You know, a Light Bee does, you know, they're small, they're nimble, they're, you know, you can pretty much bring it anywhere. It'll fit in your car, you know, and it has a hell of a lot of power. You know, think of that, you know, a Light Bee has a lot of power for a stock because it's so light, you know, it's in the name, it's Light Bee. Even a Tellurius is a good bit heavier than a stock Sur Ron. The feel of this bike is just insane. That's being honest. Just everything about this bike is just amazing. Now, guys, keep in mind, that's my opinion. I've heard people hop on this bike and they haven't been a massive fan of it, but that is my opinion. I just love, that's because I've been on bikes for a good while, and it was time for me to take that next step and go a bit bigger, get a bit of a bigger bike. And, you know, also because I want to review all these bikes, I want to keep bringing the content to you guys and bring all the best content I possibly can, you know. And also, you know, I love making these videos. They're so cool to make. As I said, I hope you're enjoying the content. Look, straight off the bat, the conclusion to this video is it's insane. It definitely surprised me compared to the Light Bee. It definitely did, and it does exceed my expectations. And as I said, it's the Ultra Bee, you know, and it definitely, I know where the name came from now, you know. It definitely is the Ultra Bee. So here's the Enduro section. Let's see how this bike does on this. So guys, we're after being out for the past while. The battery's on 86%, which is good, very good. Which is what I would expect from a 74 volt 55 amp battery. Okay, let's give this a shot. I will probably maybe go into daily mode on this. You do not need sports mode for this because it's quite tight. So daily mode, I'm guessing, would be best for me here. Okay. Suspension's just soaking this up, guys. Throttle feels just amazing. Suspension, guys, on my Light Bee I can feel every kind of bump. This suspension, I cannot. Once you stand up, of course. This just feels so nice. Yeah, daily mode is perfect for there. So staying in daily mode, guys. Anyways, I hope you're liking the new mic and the mic setup that I have, because I noticed, you know, I was using the standard GoPro mic and it just was not good. So yeah. Whoa, this just soaks it all up. Guys, it just wants to go. This bike just wants to. Oh my god. And what I love about these electric bikes is that you do not have to worry about clutch. You don't have to worry about a clutch, gears, anything like that. Just change your mode, choose what mode you want to be in, and go. That's what draws me to electric bikes. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. But look, I want to thank you all for subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, and just please continue to do it. You know, the more subscribers, the more likes, shares, views I get, the more it motivates me, and the more content you guys are going to get. So yeah guys, look, that's it in this video. Thanks so much for viewing, commenting, subscribing, and see you in the next one.